Hi, everybody. It is Sunday, July 16th. I was just about 5 minutes into my video, and there was knocking on the door. The maid wanted to know when I was leaving. God. You do all this prep work and you kind of plan for things, and then suddenly there's at the door. We are up just outside of Seattle tonight, and we're playing the Mont Saint Michel Winery, which is just a beautiful, beautiful venue. I love coming up here to play. They have a really nice house on the property that the band gets to use as our dressing room and eating area. And one of the nicest things there is there's a big display throughout the place of Dale Chihuly's glasswork, which is just unbelievable. He's one of the great glass artists in the world. And I enjoy seeing that every time we're here. And extra added treat, I think Sean Colvin is opening the show for us tonight. And I love working with Sean, she's really great people. So it's going to be really fun to see her. And then we are off to Canada after tonight's show. The other day it was Linda Ronstadt's birthday, and I called Linda and spoke to her for a while, and she sounded good, and it was really great. We've had such a long friendship, and it was really great to talk to her on her birthday. So I'm going to throw out before I go any farther, I just want to say my heart really goes out right now to people that are suffering in this incredible heat wave that's taking place around the country. I have friends in the Phoenix area that apparently for like the last 10 days or more has been over like 110 every day. They said today it's supposed to be like 118 in Phoenix. And they were talking about Death Valley setting new records. It is so dangerous. So, there's, a lot of people can afford air conditioning and being hunkered down, but there's a lot of people that can't afford air conditioning, that are in situations where they're lucky if they have a fan. And you think of all the people that are living on the streets. So it's a really dangerous time. Just watch out for each other. And please, I implore you, do not leave pets in cars at this time, or leave a child in a car. Forget that they're strapped into a baby seat and go into a Walmart shopping for a while and come out, and it's a catastrophe has happened. But just avoid, especially if you can avoid the heat of the peak times of the day. But try to hydrate as best as possible and just stay safe, because this is really dangerous weather that we're going through right now. Today I'm going to put a little music in because I'll be filming this afternoon at the winery. It's such a beautiful, beautiful venue, and it's really fun to walk it. And there's sometimes we're looking to see peacocks and all kinds of stuff there. It's quite an exceptional venue. But today I'm going to do a little bit of music from an artist that I got to work with, who I was a big fan of when I first got to work with him, and it was really thrilling. Now, his name is Perry Miller, but he's better known as Jesse Colin Young, who was the founding member and lead singer of the group the Youngbloods back in the 60s. I'll read a little bit of bio, but it's again an extensive bio, and it's be easier for you just at your leisure to check it out and see what his life was about. But it's got this down here as Perry Miller, professionally known as Jesse Colin Young, is an American singer and songwriter. He was the founding member and lead singer of the 60s group the Youngbloods. After their dissolution in 1972, Young embarked on a solo career, releasing a series of albums through Warner Brothers. He was diagnosed I think, when was that? In 2012 with chronic Lyme disease, and retired from music, but he made a comeback, and he began performing again in 2016 with his son Tristan, releasing a new album called Dreamers in 2019. His song Sunlight was covered by Three Dog Night on their album Naturally, and Darkness, Darkness was covered by Robert Plant in 2002, which received a nomination for the Grammy Award for Best Male Rock Vocal Performance. I'm going to, let's see. his son Tristan graduated from the Berklee College of Music in 2016, and they started touring together. And he co-produced his album Dreamers, and Jazzy is it's the way it's written is a little bit weird. He moved to Aiken, South Carolina, which is the hometown of his wife Connie Young, and it's interesting. 3 of Young's children also play bass. But I'm going to just get over to this right now. This album that we did, that I worked on, I was part of it. It's called Walk the Talk. And I'm going to look for an overview and see if I can get some additional information on this. Yeah, some of the stuff's so incomplete, it's really hard to tell. Release date on this was 2003. And the credits on this were Frank Aviles, I believe is how he pronounces his name, on congas, somebody named Banana on organ. David Bean was the executive producer. Ray Brinker, who was, I love Ray, he was the drummer in Barefoot Servants, is playing drums on this. Jerry Corbett on harmonica. Betsy Curtis and April Grisman on background vocals. Chris Manning engineered and also played percussion on this. Amber Swan Morris doing harmony. Billy Payne from Little Feat on piano, me on bass. Then Ethan Turner also did some engineering, drumming, and percussion. Danny Uzalewski played bass, and also Cheyenne Young, another one of the kids, I guess, also played some bass on this. And Jesse is listed as composer, engineer, guitar, liner notes, mixing, primary artist, and producer, and vocals. And so that's the song, but I found a couple of tracks here that I'm going to go ahead and play for you. And then I'm going to get ready and head to work, because we got an early sound check today so that Sean can have her sound check in also before they open the doors. So here's a song called Oh Janie. I'm going to see if there's any additional info on this. Nope. So we're just going to play. Here we go.
Janie, can talk to me, Janie. Help me to see things right. When I'm wrestling with the devil, Janie, Janie, you know that I love you. I'm gonna write this song, girl. Tell the whole world I do. Oh, Janie, oh, Janie. I'm gonna write this song, girl. Tell the whole world I do. Oh, Janie.
Got a little additional info here because I was curious about banana. Yeah, sorry. Lowell Levinger, born Lowell Vincent Levinger III, he was known as Banana, could play the piano, banjo, mandolin, mandola, guitar, and bass. He played in the Proper Bostonians and the Trolls and played mainly piano and guitar in the Youngbloods. He knew a fellow tenant who could flesh out the band, Joe Bauer, an aspiring jazz drummer with experience playing with society bands. So there was a number of people involved with the group during the course of the history of the Youngbloods. It was Jesse Colin Young, Jerry Corbett, Lowell Levinger, Joe Bauer, Michael Caine, David Perper, Scott Lawrence, and John Richard Anderson, known as Earthquake. So I'll play one more tune here, though. This is... do we got here we go. Dreams About You Baby is the title of this track here. And the album again is called Walk the Talk. Jesse Colin Young.
Long ago, far away, I started dreaming about you, babe. Love me so, but I would not stay. Just had to dream about you, babe. Emptiness was my address, my dreams about you, babe. My heart torn open and life's a mess. My sweet dreams, dreams about you, baby.
biggest hit that the Youngbloods had was Get Together. And it was almost like an iconic song of the late 60s. It got a lot of airplay. Apparently, it wasn't didn't demand a bunch of attention initially, and then it finally took off and was very successful for them. But so that's Jesse Colin Young, and I'm going to get ready, finish packing up here, and hit the road, jump on the bus, and go to the gig, and do some filming over there. So I just wish everybody a great weekend, rest of your weekend. But again, be cognizant of this weather. If you're in an area that's really going through some serious heat issues, stay safe and keep everything around you as safe as possible. Your pets, anything. Put out some water and maybe some shade. If anything's out that needs a drink, it can. Have a water bowl out there would be really nice. So that's it. I'm going to get running, and I will see you this afternoon with a winery.